We were just talking about how miserable our day had been, and you had had a really bad day.
I was just all but in tears, just like telling you how it was, our nightly meeting at the table. And you said, very seriously, Tony, it's just gonna be bad for a while. And somehow that just like resonated on the other end of the spectrum with me, and we just started rolling laughing. When you want to cry, you just have to laugh.
Right, instead of crying. But we cried
So
too. We needed shirts. And so as I lay in bed and couldn't sleep like we always did, I thought, I'm gonna have these striped shirts made. And we both love pink and green, so I was like, they need to be pink and they need to have green letters. So we had,
here we go.
Tag Team Mama. And then you turn it to the back and it says, it's just gonna be bad for a while. And that was kind of what I said.
That's kind of our motto, but you know, and as it turns out, we're in pink and green again today. We didn't plan that,
so it just happens that way.
Having a child who is seriously ill is devastating. It can happen to any of us at any time. Children heal faster when they know mom and dad are close to them and when they're being well taken care of.
I know families who don't eat when their child is here sick. They don't have enough money for food. And so they have to make a decision between being with their child and survival. And that's not a place that anyone should be in. The Ronald McDonald House lets that worry be taken away so they can focus on their child.
The Ronald McDonald House offers incredible comfort and care to these families when they come to St. Louis, and it's one less thing they have to worry about.
I think when people think of Ronald McDonald House, they think of a place for families to go and sleep at night while they're caring for a sick child, but there's so much more to that.
And when they're here, they meet other families who are going through similar type of situations, who are also without their family, friends, and support systems.
It's a place where communities are built and friendships are made, and a support group is there every time they come back.
I was born with dislocated hips, and they fixed the left one, but they could never fix the right one.
Cooper's a fighter. He's really been good throughout this, you know. By the time we came here, he had had 14 surgeries. It's terrifying to have to leave your child in a hospital, but yet I felt safe enough being close by, having Ronald McDonald House, so I could come here and yet be safe by. If I needed to be over there, I could be there in 10 minutes tops.
I love to paint because it's very therapeutic and it's very enjoyable to me.
Mallory, when she was born, everything was fine for the first year. When we found out when she was a year old that it was a progressive neuromuscular disease, it seems to come like in spurts and leaps and bounds. Life goes on without you, but you're transplanted here, and it's a great place because it does become home. It really does become home. I met Kelly just in the hallway.
Tony must have overheard me talking because she came up and introduced herself, and she said, you know, it'll be okay, I know it's tough. About 2 days later, I was coming down the stairwell.
She was coming up and I was going down. It was like, oh, hi.
From that point on in that stairwell, we just kind of clicked.
It was just so easy. I felt like I knew her forever. The friendship's close enough, at least for me, that it feels like, I feel
almost like sisters, yeah.
And now we can just like complete each other's sentence and know how they think, and we can say, remember that time when you don't have to finish saying it.
There's been so many times we've been together where we've laughed hysterically till we cried laughing, and then there's been times where we cried because we've just been sad.
We would not know each other if we hadn't had our kids.
Right. And that makes it even more special.
Yeah.
Even though there's a huge age difference between Mallory and Cooper, they clicked and they get along really, really well.
And Mallory and Cooper text all the time, too.
They text. We do every day, though, just about.
But when they're together, it is just nonstop. He keeps her laughing. And
do your British accent.
Hello, good day, mate.
That's your Australian accent.
Harry Potter.
Cooper is crazy, energetic, wild, and makes me laugh uncontrollably.
Hey, LD!
Cooper always calls Mallory his sister from another mister, and just says that, you know.
My brother from another mother.
That's what they say.
She'll be my friend forever.
To have somewhere like the Ronald McDonald House to come to and be there for you is a blessing.
When I would come in after a long, long day at the hospital, even if they're good days, they're long days, it feels more like home.
If we had lots of money, this would be the first place I would put a lot of my money because they've given us so much that we would love to be able to give back.
Everybody's got their thing they're going through, and that alone, whether you know their story or not, you just know that there's hardships and heartache, and you have that bond with a lot of people. But if you can get to know even one person while you're here, I think probably many people go away with that. I hope that other people have the special and lifelong friendships that I know I'll always have with Kelly.